Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, it's Soulfax here, and you're watching me attempt to cast Starcraft 2, and winter has came, and my voice is totally shut, as well as my nose is clogged up, so it might sound just a little bit different this match. But before that, let's start introducing our players. In the right-hand side corner, playing in the blue color, it is the SDC, or Quantic State, what it says on his gamer tag. And up in the corner, the place where we started off, playing Zerg, playing red, it is Stephano. Evil Genius is Stephano, that is. And let's put up the scoreboard. Let's start casting this. Now, this is a best of 3 match, the third of best of 3 match, so each one of those players took one game home already. So whoever wins this will be advancing through the rounds. This was played at Dreamhack Winter, so in November 22nd, 20th to 22nd November. So we will see what happens. If you already know the score of this match, I'm very sorry, but I can't help you really. Now let's see what is going to be going on. We see no early spawning pull from Stephano, so no early aggression from him, no 6 pull, 8 pull, 9 pull, 10 pull, which we all really like to see. I mean, everybody likes to see a 9 and 10 pull. I mean, if you don't like to see that, you're really just a weird person, because a 6 pull or a 8 pull requires so much macro from the Zerg player to pull it off, as well as some luck of not getting scouted here. But as we see, Quantic State decided not to send that scout after the supply depot and just wait till his barracks here is finished and then send the scout. In the meantime, I think that Overlord will be able to get here and scout that his opponent has not expanded first, but Stephano did exactly that, expand first. So we will see what the SEC decides to do. He hasn't sent the scout, he doesn't know what his opponent is doing, but Stephano is a very standard gamer. He tends to do this kind of thing. He tends to do one thing after another, one thing and do it and keep doing it. So I think we're gonna see command center 1 Rex expand, as we see the orbital command going down, and that is the build order for command center 1 Rex expand. What am I saying? What command center? Yeah, now the first Marine goes out, so he's gonna go just keep it on 1 Marine. Probably gonna add another supply depot here just in a second, and then go for the double gas after taking 2 more barracks. You see, I know this. And Stephano's taking only 1 gas in his main base, which is, well, it has some advantages. He might be going for some kind of early roach play here. We might see a roach warren going down immediately after this spawning pull. But we will see what Stephano decides to do here. I can't speculate too much, because 1 gas doesn't actually mean anything. If it was 2 gases, that would mean a lot of things. Maybe an early bailing bust, maybe an early all-in. But in this point of time, I don't see that. Now, both of the players have been making their bases, and Quantic, the SDC's base, should be down just in a few seconds here, so they're both in a similar position, not opting to go for any sort of early aggression here, neither of them. I mean, Stephano hasn't created any links yet, and the only offensive units that the SDC has is 1 Marine, and we see a Roach Warren going down, so I was correct here. He's gonna go for an early Roach play here, which might be effective, because Roaches, as you know, are very slow. I mean, they're slow when they don't have the speed upgrade, and this is which is a very small map, and you can get to it very easily. Now, while nothing is going on, I want to share some information with you guys. Now, the first thing I want to share is that Stephano is the second player in the history of StarCraft 2 to win over $200,000 in a given year. So that is really simply amazing. And while we're talking about it, we see 5 roaches in production, so I was right, roaches, and a factory going down for the STC, so he's probably gonna go 2 factories, so he's opting to go for that mech style here, probably gonna go for Reactor Hellion. Yes, like I said, Reactor Hellion is going down, which is very weird. He went for 1 barracks expand and then went to Reactor Hellion, not the most common thing to do. That barrack is gonna go down, and the tech lab is gonna go on it, no questions asked. Factory going down, so we see the first roaches going down here, and the SC doesn't have anything to hold. He only has 1 Marine. This is gonna be very bad for him. 2 Hellions cannot hold against so many roaches here, and he doesn't have that barracks ready to make units. He doesn't have even a bunker down, and the SC is definitely, if he doesn't defend this, he's gonna be in such a bad position. 2 Marines Marines going to back off this Hellions, and now he sees this. He's not going to be able to react to this accordingly. One more supply depot going down to prevent the entrance here, but I don't know what the STC can do at this point in time. He's probably gonna just bank at his base. Bank at his base? What? He's gonna turtle at this base. Now, a few good shots from those Hellions on those roaches, but as you know, roaches are not so effective against Hellions. You need so many shots against Hellions, and roaches are especially useful against Hellions. And now SC pulling his drone, and this is gonna be very, very quick GG here, I believe, because if he loses too many drones, there's no way he can get back. Stephano is droning heavily behind this. He's taking 9 drones going down, so he is opting to go for that assault here and then drone up like a boss. That tank will not be able to do a lot because it's gonna get taken out. Nice focus fire for Stephano here, and more drones getting killed here, but those roaches are probably gonna get cleaned up somewhere along the line here, maybe just not now, but somewhere along the line. As you can see, the STC doesn't have almost any minerals, they only have 50 minerals. Again, pulling probes to get that surround. Nice surround from the probes. It's trying to get another surround here, might just, well, do it. He's gonna be able to do it, but a few pros will go down here and there, and now, I don't know what the STC can actually do. He's probably gonna lose this match, and this is a really great attack from Stephano here. I really gotta congratulate him. This is not a usual play for the Zerg players in this metagame here, to send so many roaches so early here, because roaches, as you know, are very effective, but if he hasn't scouted, the only thing that he scouted was one barracks here with that first opening overlord, and again, the error that Quantic THEStC did is that he didn't scout anything. He didn't knew about Roach Swarm, he didn't knew about the second base, he didn't knew about third base that is now go down, and double evolution chamber that is going down as well, a metabolic boost. So he's in so much trouble here, trying to push up, trying to contain his opponents with those Hellions. I don't think he will be successful because again, Stephano is making roaches in the preparation for that attack. Those 2 Queens will be able to block the ramp, and I don't think those 3 Hellions will be able to get a cancel on this catchery here. They definitely won't, because they're pulling back, and you see the huge supply difference. I mean, look at this. 53 workers to 18 workers. I mean, the STC can't make as many workers to saturate these 2 bases in the time that he needs to do. He's trying to research Infernal Pregnator or the Blue Flame Hellion for the Hellions. And now we see a CV going, a medevac going out, and SC will try to do a drop in the main base, trying to actually disturb this build order here, trying to kill as many probes to slow down his opponents. He will see the macro hatchery here, and he will know in what kind of problem he is at this point in time, because his opponent has got a micro hatchery. And nice play from Stephano, pulling all of those drones at the same time, and roaches come in. They're gonna be able to clean this up, no problem whatsoever. Few drones might go down, but he's macroing this so great, Stephano. He's moving the probes up and down, and now the one alien goes up. He will uncontestedly be able to kill a few drones, but I don't think Stephano is too worried because of that, because this point in time, the STC is so behind that he won't be able to do anything. And Stephano is even adding insult to injury with that Spire. He really just trying to finish this off as early as possible. Probably gonna go for Mutalisks to even more decimate his opponent's supply here. What am I supply? No, economy. And now we see Quantic THEStC in a desperate attempt to actually get back in this game, producing a command center here. I don't think that is going to be of any relevance in this game, because 1-1 is almost ready for Stephano here. He's probably just waiting for the 1-1 to finish, to create more roaches here and then go and finish off his opponent, because he has the ability to do it. Another Hellion in the main base, propped by that medevac here. He didn't do a lot, he just lost a lot of resources, those Hellions. And I mean, what can he do? He's lost so many economy. He doesn't have any production here, only 2 factories and 1 barracks here producing what, Hellions? There's only 1 tank on the field. There's absolutely no Marines on the field at this point in time. Okay, excuse me, there's 1 Marine on the field. And the STC has 7, the Stephano has 7 roaches, 4 queens, and even if he attacks with those 7 roaches, he might actually manage and destroy his opponent with that just little attack. And look at this, Stephano is being extremely greedy because he knows he can. He's getting a 4th base down, and like I said, those Mutalisks are getting out as well. As Zerg Flyer attacks 1, but I think that Quantic THEStC is preparing for that because he put down a missile turret here, and he's putting a factory, so he might be going for that mech after all, but I don't think that's gonna be of any relevance at this point in time, because mech requires so much minerals and so much gas that you really can't do it on only 2 bases. You need at least 3 bases to go for any solid mech play. And then we finally see those Mutalisks going out on the field, and they will decimate his opponents, the STC's mineral line here, because there's not a missile turret here, nothing to defend. There's only one missile turret here, but that's easily avoided and sacrificed for. And those Hellions might get picked off, but there's a missile turret, so almost losing. No, he's gonna lose it. Just a little bit of misplay by Stephano here, but he has a lot of Mutalisks here to have 0-1, but they're still very effective. The reactor will be going down. I mean, yeah, it will be going down, as well as a few supply depots. And now Quantic State is supply blocked. Stephano is playing this game perfectly, going against perfectly, because he knows that mech in the early stages of the game doesn't have any anti-air. And like I said, the only thing that Quantic State can use to defend now are those Marines, and he's not producing any Marines because he knows that everything is over. And now first door comes out, he's not gonna be living long, and or will he? Nice transfer of SCVs to try and defend him, and he's not going down yet. He's doing a lot of damage, but those SCVs will be destroyed here now. That SCV will not finish that, and the GG! Excuse me, yes, I'm very tired. Great game. I really like the way that Stephano played this, putting on so much early pressure on this such a short walk map on his opponent. Was really unfortunate if Stephano, if the STC were to go bio here, he wouldn't be in so much trouble. If he actually scouted, which was his main fault here, he wouldn't be again in so much trouble here. But well, things are what it is, and Stephano is even going for Pathogen Glands, so he's probably gearing up to go for Infestors if this attack were to fail. And I hope you enjoyed this cast. Until next time, guys, keep it steady and carry on.